responsible.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, to Ludology Cracker, and we are back at Motorsport Manager. That's right people, we are starting where we stopped. Now we are going to look at our round 2 race, that's Yokohama GP. So it's going to be Japan this week, and as you can see from the predicted forecast, it's going to be a bit of a sunny session all over. Practice, qualifying and race, all it's going to be sunny. This shows clouds. That means it's not going to be that hot, which is good for our tire wear actually. And as you can see, I have started designing some parts. I'll tell you in a separate video why I haven't talked about this part in any of my videos, as that's also part of my career. I'll tell you at the end of season 1. For sure I'll do. But for now, let's just keep going through all the rounds. Without any more further ado, let's just jump into the practice session. So we're going to select our sponsors. Let's go P3 or above. It's never good to overestimate ourselves. Part fitting, nothing needed. So as you can see here also still, Nilo Saranen is the one who is delighted with his car's setup. He is given the best parts for the car. As for Data Wexler, he is not given the best parts. And Data Wexler did come second in the first race, in our first race. And if you guys have missed it up, I'll leave a card will pop up now in the video on the top right hand corner of the screen, or you can just look for the video link in the description. Anyway, now let's start our practice session here at Yokohama. So yeah, I'm not sure how. So according to the map, you can see you don't have very much tight corners, not that much tight. So I guess oversteer or understeer. We should decide on oversteer or understeer by looking at the track itself. So I guess that this has more curved corners, so we better go with understeer, more understeer. We don't have that much sharp turns, so a bit of understeer would help actually. So we're gonna go with a bit of understeer for both cars. And now we're gonna select our drivers for our practice session, who are gonna be Dieter Wexler and Carla Espinosa, because Dieter Wexler gives more feedback and Carla Espinosa gives more feedback than Nilo Saranen does. That's why. Now let's just go through our setups. Okay, we are at the middle. Just wish to give some more understeer. Downforce I'm not gonna tweak. Tire choice, he should go to super softs. Okay, so Espinosa straightforwardly asks for some downforce, which we are gonna provide, and we are gonna go for some stiffer suspensions. He's gonna need them for sure. I'm not going to change anything in the speed balance yet, I'm not sure. So we're going to start our practice session now itself. Take practice. Anyway guys, what I want to tell is, don't skip practice, don't skip qualifying. Just don't go for the instant practice and instant qualifying. You should know what you are doing to know how to win the race, to think of stints actually. So I have actually made the stuff, so I'm going for a qualifying trim 3 lap. Send out to the super softs. Same stint here. We need more experience on qualifying actually, so we are going for super softs. And let's see how it pans out. Let's start the session, fast forward it. Let them run for the whole 3 laps completely, that's no problem. As you can see, they are gaining knowledge on the super soft tires and on qualifying trim. I'm doing this basically because we'll be qualifying in super soft tires, because when we check the weather for the 3 days there's no rain, so we don't have to practice with intermediates. We don't need intermediate knowledge, but to qualify fast laps we need these two knowledges so they can push harder. That's why we are giving both. We have run both on a set of super softs, and no problem if they attack even, because those tires we're not going to use it in the qualifying session however. And as you can see, still they are doing good, and we are about to get the first level of qualifying and super soft tires knowledge, which is actually good. Dieter Wexler sets the fastest lap. Espinosa comes on P5. He is dropping. Okay, Wexler is now dropping as well. He's on P2. He's in P3. Okay, so we get comments. Don't care about the comments for a while. Let them run their whole 3 laps. Because after like getting to level 3 of qualifying trim, we need to go to race trims also, because race trim knowledge is also important. It's equally important as for qualifying trim, but if you can get a better position in qualifying, you can think of getting a better position in the race, even the same position. So that's why I'm trying to say, go for the qualifying trim and super soft tires, the softest tire compound you get. And I'll be talking about more strategies that I use in the game in another separate video after the first season maybe, because I think there are more stuff that I should get to know about before telling you guys on what to do and what not to do. I guess these guys are coming for the in lap because they are done. I don't know, we should have like 4 laps of qualifying trim, then only this will work out. Okay, now I'm gonna pause it here because Wexler is in. His comments are a bit off. We're gonna see why. Okay, I guess he says that he needs more downforce. We're gonna give him what he needs. So with the handling, he was okay. I'm not sure what he is meaning by okay. I just think we're gonna go for the race trims and the softs. Now I guess we're gonna go for the mediums. Now we are waiting for Espinosa to come in his lap, and we are going to send him out. Okay, Espinosa, by the way, has come to a great setup on the first stint itself. So he's saying he has a great downforce. I guess he needs to have a bit lesson. Okay, handling he says good. A bit more understeer would help. Speed balance I'm not going to change. We're going to see what happens. Tire choice we're going to go for the mediums. We're going to ask both drivers to attack their tire wear. I'm not going to care about tire wear in practice and qualifying. Qualifying you can never change those, but in practice you can change. I'm not going to go for the fuel strategy because I want them to run all the 4 laps so they can get knowledge on the race trims. Actually now in qualifying they have to get to level 3, so next will be level 3. Next will be a qualifying trim setup. Sure, because I guess they can get to level 3 knowledge in race trim with these 4 laps, both of them, and they can get to a good knowledge in medium tires also with 4 laps. Sure. Okay, Wexler has a high knowledge on his car, where still Espinosa is having only medium. Now he is going to go for the high knowledge. Okay, so Wexler, we have made improvements good. He's loving the handling, it seems. And Espinosa is just lagging like 2.5 seconds from his fastest lap, whereas Wexler is just losing 0.3 seconds. That's a bit better. I guess that's because Wexler is a better driver than Espinosa. We are just using him as a reserve driver here. In practice session guys, never look at the current standings part, because this doesn't matter. Because even if you end up at P20 here, you can make it up to P1 in qualifying if you have these done properly and the car setup done properly. So I guess we are gonna get level 3. We are on level 2s for qualifying, no, for race trim and medium tires. Not sure how good that will be. So they got another lap I guess. Okay, this is the in lap, so they can't make it to level 3s, fully level 3s of the medium tires. It's okay, we're gonna get a 10% boost anyway. That's probably enough for us. So now we are going to send one in the super softs and one in the soft tires, because we need some knowledge for the soft tires also. Okay, he comes in, he says that the downforce is excellent. That's a spot on job then for us. We don't have to worry about downforce anymore again. Okay, he wants maybe a bit more understeer, speed balance based on acceleration stints. I'm going to go for qualifying. 3 laps, tire choice, we're going to go for the softs. And Espinosa will be going for the super softs. So still handling hasn't improved. I don't know what I gotta do. This is gonna be good, I guess. A bit near oversteer, I'm sure he needs. Speed balance, we're gonna go into low gear ratios. Okay, he's going on the qualifying trim, so I'm gonna go on the race trims. Tire choice will be the super softs. So even we can tweak the cars during the qualifying session. So don't worry guys, if you don't get to fully tweak the car during practice sessions, you can change the setup during the qualifying session either, because you can get like 2 to 3 runs in qualifying sessions also. That doesn't improve your knowledge, but what that improves is your something. Okay, so soft tires, we are gaining knowledge now. We won't be able to make it past level 1, I'm sure. Okay, we have made it to level 3 of race trim. Level 3 of qualifying trim will be, but level 3 of super softs ain't gonna be possible, because we are going for a soft tire stint here. I need more responsive handling than this, because we are not going to be able to bring him in again. And these stats are not going to improve anymore. So we got level 3 of qualifying and level 3 of race trim, which is beyond awesome. So it gives a 15% boost in our race and qualifying, and we get like a 10% boost from super soft tires in qualifying. And even on the race also, we will be using super softs for the one for whoever comes up on top of each other. Let's see now how this goes. So Data Wexler stays on P3, and this P3 he gets with his car not set it up properly. And Carl Espinosa had a good car, but he was not able to make up times. Scuderia Rosnia, awesome. I gotta tell you, Sharp must be disappointed with how practice went. I'm not sure if he would be disappointed. Let's just move on to qualifying now. And it seems to be raining a bit. I'm not sure. The screen looks like it's raining. Is it? Okay. This forecast is very wrong. So first we are going to send Nilo Sermon, because I want Dito Wexler in front. He's a better driver. He can get to qualifying easily. So you are going to be in super softs too. Car setup how? So he doesn't like the car setup. I'm not sure what I'm going to tweak anymore. Maybe this would do. Maybe a bit of oversteer would do. Okay, this is going to help the tires, I guess. We are going to go on the used super softs. The first stint will be in that. So car's balance, he needs more downforce. We're going to do this. Handling is good. Maybe he wants in the middle. Maybe a bit of oversteer. Let's just see how he feels. Same super softs. And we're going to start our qualifying. Take qualifying please. So we're going to pause now. As you can see, the track's getting damp, but it's going to dry up quickly. That's why I'm going to send Sarunen first. He has the better car, so he can get a good lap without moving for the intermediates. So I suggest you to go to a 2 times speed, not the third, not the most fastest. Go to 2 times. because this is the wet track, so you need to heat up properly everything. Go to maximums at once, overheat everything, then cool them down. The best track I've seen working mostly. Go to a bit of overheat. Now cool them down slowly. Okay, now cool them down. Okay, now we are gonna get some perfect. Okay, it's perfect. Now we're gonna send Dieter Wechsler out. Now the dam conditions are on its maximum, so when he does his the first lap, he won't have that much of water on the track. So the same used tire set, and I'm gonna send him out. Everyone's doing on a set of intermediates. I don't know why they're doing it, but use of intermediates here not gonna work out, because on race I'm not sure if you need intermediates. Same technique, overheat everything, then cool it down. Bit easier to maintain temperature actually. Now cool the tires down, bring into optimum temperature, then heat it, cool it, heat it, cool it. That's my technique, guys. Mostly what you should be cared of is your tire temperatures. That's the most important thing. Brake temperatures, it does matter if you can get it. Okay, so there's the perfect brake temperatures, good tire temperatures. That's good. We're gonna fast forward a bit. So Saarinen doesn't make it, and now as you can see the track is not that damp. Again it's gonna be damp because there's gonna be rain again. But we're gonna make P1 I guess with Wechsler, and I'm gonna send out Saarinen quickly when he comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna send him out quickly before the track gets damp again. In a new set of softs. I'm not gonna change the car setup by any means, and I'm gonna send Saarinen right away. Okay, Dieter Wechsler comes in P1 because he was not in the intermediates. Everyone would be trying to get a hot lap on the softs quickly as possible. Okay, now we gotta manage our tire temperature. Okay, perfect and overheated, no problem with that. Just pause it over here and see. I think we'll be coming out. If we send Wechsler out again, we'll be coming out in the intermediates. I'm just gonna take my tire choice and go for the intermediates. And I'm gonna send him out now. He'll be starting his lap when the track is damp, so no problem at all. We're gonna slow him down for now. Now we're gonna start heating up his tires. As you can see, the track is now going to get damp. These guys are doing in a set of super softs, which ain't gonna work that much well because the track's getting damp now. Saarinen makes it to P3 above our sponsor's objective. Perfect tire temperatures, and our track is damp enough for the intermediates to work properly. So Chapman goes to P4. I guess he's trying on a set of intermediates again. Sharp. Okay, so Sharp moves on to P2. De Graaf comes to P3. So Saarinen, I'm so sorry brother, maybe I can get you in a set of intermediates again. What on track, it's the same. I'm gonna get you in a set of intermediates quickly. Quickly come out, you may be able to make it out. It's just a try, not sure. Just overheat it quickly, overheat it. Wechsler stays in P1 and it's with his intermediates, I'm sure, not with the softs. I had to check his timing charts. We got no time, quickly get your in lap. If you go through the checkered flag before the time ends, you're gonna be clean. Okay, no, so you gotta be finished. So it's not his fastest, the fastest was through the softs. Saarinen wasn't able to do a good lap. I'm so sorry bro. But this is it for qualifying guys, and we sit on P1 and P4. As I said, Wechsler doesn't need the best car. He has a car. He's a good driver, so he's able to manage with the car he has. P1 without a proper car, it's not easy. So he is happy. He's really happy about getting P1. So Scuderia. I guess guys, this is the end of our qualifying session. And I guess this is the end of our second episode. As you can see, now we're at P1 and P4. Anyway guys, this is the end of this video, and you might be wondering, hey, where's the race? The race is on next episode. So subscribe to my channel and have your notifications turned on so you don't miss the race and any other uploads I make. Also, like the video, share the video, help me build up my community. It means a lot to me. Anyway guys, thank you, and I'll meet you guys in the next one.